this computer.
By the
All right,
host.
welcome
Okay.
to our Wednesday night Holistic Wellness Advanced classes.
This is
And
actually Monday.
I love to start out with people sharing what wins they've had this past week, what products they've used, what they've learned, what kind of experience have you had. So would anybody like to share with us tonight?
What is it? Why does it say leave meeting or got it? Oh, got it. Never mind.
There you go.
Okay. Hey, that's lavender. We all know that. This is vetiver.
Yep.
This is what I use now on the bottom of my feet for sleep.
And you're getting
It
good
helps you
results
sleep.
with it?
Well, yeah, because I fall asleep, but it makes you feel tired. And so I bought this because I remember I used to do it to the boys when they were little, get them to go to sleep. But anyway, yeah, it's so thick and it smells so unusual. So
We call it
Did you-
beautiful dirt.
I like vetiver.
Vetiver is a root,
Yeah.
and we call it beautiful dirt. And you're right, it does it. It grounds the brain. You put it on the back of your neck, and I too like it, or your big toes, your reflex points for your brain. And I get a much deeper sleep when I use that. So I'm
put it on my toes, like the big toe, like
your
right there.
brain. Yep.
I mean, my brain's connected to my toe. Why can't I walk?
Yes, it is.
No way. What?
Yeah.
Silly.
All right, Darlene, did you want to share something?
I can. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You know, I'm technical. I've had a really bad migraine. Well, it finally went away today. I just took a long bath, but I just kept putting past tense all over up here and then on my neck. This is how bad I look after my migraines. And I usually don't have one maybe once or twice a year, but anyway, but I know that that's probably not new news for anybody, but past tense really helps me.
I forgot about that it does work on migraines.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're getting relief because that's debilitating.
Oh, it was horrible. I don't know where it came from I know where it came from. I was trying to quit sugar.
Good job. Good job.
So I need my sugar.
Metapower. Get the Metapower.
So have you tried the new MetaPower blend yet?
No, I've had trouble with all that ordering stuff and
Okay. When you get it, just let us know because I have found that that's helped me with reducing sugar cravings tremendously without the drop and the tension.
when you say MetaPower, so I've seen some of the pills and then is there like packets of stuff?
Yes.
So
that what you're talking
MetaPower
about?
is an essential oil blend that replaced Slim and Sassy. So
Right.
if you haven't learned about it, go to training.doterra.com. Training.doterra.com. There's free training about the MetaPower system, which not only includes the blend, which is in a beadlet, a 15 milliliter, and a gel cap. It's also there's also a collagen blend called MetaPower, part of the MetaPower system, that's very good for your antioxidants, your skin, your hair, your energy. So
Right. So I bought the virtual ticket so I could get the kit. I didn't get the kit in time. I didn't know there was a break off, but then shouldn't I have been able to go and maybe still listen to their PowerPoints or their lectures?
it's on training.doterra.com.
Okay, so that's what that is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was very sad about that.
But the kits are still available.
Yep.
So you should still be able to get it.
Well, there's a big, huge kit, and then there's just there's like 240, one that's 240, and there's one that's like 179. Can I still get
179 's
both?
a bit-
Because that's what I just wanted the 179, and I don't know where it went. It was in my box. It was in my basket. We don't have to talk about this right now, but
Okay,
Mhm.
well, we'll make sure that you get it.
Okay, thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
Oh,
Okay.
take care of your head.
yeah.
I know, I am. Okay, I'm gonna take the video off so you don't have to see this.
Yeah, me too. I'm laying in my bed. I'm like slumberland, you know.
You guys
Puts
are
the
good, but
You
feet,
can't
it's all
you can't
over.
pick your nose when you got your video on, so it's cool. But you
all
look good,
right.
Holly.
Well, let's jump right into our
Okay,
topic
well,
tonight.
Holly,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes.
This is Dolly,
Awesome.
and
By the way, it was Dolly's birthday. You can all do a good shout out. Happy birthday, Dolly.
Happy birthday.
thank you.
to you. Happy
Thank
birthday
you.
to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Aw.
Happy birthday to you.
Aw.
Thanks.
Hey, hi, Sharon. Good to see you.
Hi.
Did you work hard today?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
I
Mhm.
bet you did. Okay. We caught up. I think about her all day long, girls. She lives at one
Aw.
end of the park and I live at the other. And
All right, so,
huh?
oh, sorry, Dolly, did you want to share something?
I was going to tell you that today, just now, when I went out on the porch before I got on with you guys, I got my MetaPower packet or look,
Yay.
all my
good
stuff.
luck.
Ooh.
So I'm excited because I tried the samples that we got for the last 2 days, and I noticed a difference in my way I was feeling. I felt more full, and I wasn't like eating in between meals as much as I was. So yeah, I was excited. But I got this
Yay.
adaptive. It came with it. I guess it was free, but what does that do?
Oh, it
I'm
helps you
glad
go to
asked.
sleep.
That's
Yes.
at the end of our presentation tonight.
The
so
emotional.
thank you.
Oh, good.
I
Okay.
can walk 10,000 steps a day with no pain.
Yay.
There-
Starting on my
Serious?
second box of MetaPower Advantage. I love it.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Holly,
Sh-
I wanna-
Sharon has a tremendous amount of benefits results that she's been getting from MetaPower. It's been awesome.
Mhm.
Holly,
Okay.
can I share something about
Oh yeah,
Shoshana?
certainly. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Shoshana texted me at the end of last week and she had been on the Meta Power program for a week and she said she'd lost 11 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. I had not
Wow.
really started mine, but I'm on the right track right now. But she shared it with me. I said, well, keep it up. So
Fantastic.
I know she's not here.
And just for people watching the recording, this is not a weight loss program per se,
No.
but weight loss is a great benefit for
Mhm.
those who are in need of it. Just because you use MetaPower doesn't mean that you will lose weight,
No.
but it increases the metabolic process in your body so that you're having a better cellular response, which in turn sometimes reduces your weight to a healthier stage. So I'm always excited to hear more energy, like Sharon has been able to have less pain. She's been able to have more energy and actually walk a lot further every day. That's exciting. Shoshana's been losing weight. Dolly's gotten energy. I've been able to stabilize my blood sugars a little better. It's an exciting new
Really?
product, and we're going to have another presentation about that in a few days. So watch for that and
Wow.
invite people to it. Okay.
Mine was less cravings.
Oh, and less sugar cravings. Awesome.
Hmm.
That really
That's
helps.
exciting.
Yeah.
That's our biggest struggle in our society, right? Is getting off those processed sugars and flours and foods. So,
And food.
okay, fantastic. So, ladies, thanks for being here. We're going to talk about emotional support for our body, minds, and spirits using plants. And if you notice, there are plants in our picture, but each bottle has a blend name for a particular purpose. So we tend to do that, and we'll talk more about why we do that in doTERRA. But let's talk about using essential oils for emotional benefits. And I'm going to turn off my camera real quick. just because it's easier for me to focus. So whether you're new to essential oils or you've been using them for years, this topic of emotional aromatherapy is both fascinating and applicable to everybody. Yes, essential oils can be useful for cleaning, cooking, maintaining good health, and promoting well-being. But if you haven't tried essential oils to manage your emotions, you're missing out on a huge benefit that essential oils have to offer. Today, we're going to talk about the power that essential oils have when it comes to managing mood. So why would you want to use them for emotional benefit? And the specific doTERRA products that can help you manage your emotions are our topic. When you are overwhelmed with grief or sadness, you need to be energized or motivated, or you need a calming and peaceful feeling throughout your day, essential oils can actually be helpful in creating this chemical reaction called emotions. A brief history of aromatherapy. Just as essential oils have been used for centuries, the idea of aromatherapy is not a new fad or new trend. In ancient civilizations such as China, Greece, Rome, and India, people recognized the power that the plants have, the aromatic benefits, the essential oil. They have influenced human emotions for many, many years and often used essential oils for religious ceremonies and rituals for this very reason. Although these ancient people recognized the power of aromatherapy, the term aromatherapy was officially coined in the 20th century. It took many years for scientists to realize how beneficial essential oils for our emotions, and it wasn't until the 1990s when substantial research helped biologists to prove that the people of ancient Greece and China actually knew what they were talking about. Essential oils create responses in the body and can be used to influence our emotions, which is created or called a mood. Now, the science behind the emotional aromatherapy sometimes is a little overwhelming, but just to keep it easy, you may know that each essential oil has its own unique chemical makeup. The chemical design of an essential oil determines what it is useful for. If you would like to learn more about the science of essential oils, doTERRA has a specific section under doTERRA.com for science. Just go to doTERRA.com and look for their science blog. You can also go to Source2You, SOURCETOYOU.com. Some chemical elements make an essential oil useful for cleaning, while others make an oil beneficial for the skin. They also can be antibacterial, antifungal. But when it comes to aromatherapy, essential oils can be used to create specific emotional responses depending on their each chemical makeup. The cool thing is that every plant and every essential oil has both a physical and an emotional component or characteristic to it. So when an essential oil is inhaled, it travels through the nose and is processed by the portion of the brain that is responsible for controlling our sense of smell. From there, aromatic pathways connect the scent to the part of our brain where memories and experiences are stored. As the aroma travels through the aromatic pathways, memories are triggered, giving an emotional response. Here is a bonus question or a quiz question. Do you have to have a sense of smell in order to receive the benefits of aromatherapy?
No.
No.
No, that's called anosmia. And anosmia means your brain is not recognizing the chemistry that's something you recognize, but the chemistry is still there. So let me tell you, I lost my sense of smell and taste about a week ago. It was very unusual because I was having this upper respiratory thing going on. But by day 4 of smelling my essential oils, it came back. So I know that the chemistry of essential oils can really not only open your airway, but can also open the pathways that go to the brain. So because everyone has different memories and life experiences, each of us will have a different response when using essential oils for managing our emotions. No two people will have the same exact response to an oil. But if you use the correct oils, it is easy to manage mood and emotions by using aroma. Have any of you had an experience with an aroma that has really triggered your emotions? Anybody want to share a quick story? No? So a lot of times people will recognize the smell of something being baked, and it might bring back an emotion, right? So some people say, oh, my grandmother's bread, or their cookies, or my grandmother's perfume, or my wife's lotion, or something that will stimulate an emotion based on a memory that is chemically stored in our brains. So why use essential oils to manage our mood? Well, you can see they are natural and safe. They generate quick responses, and they are a simple way to manage emotions. But in our stressful, ever-changing world, there are many sources that can be used to manage emotions. So you might be wondering, why should I use essential oils to manage my emotions? One of the first and biggest reasons to use essential oils for mood management is that they are natural. They are safe substances that won't cause more harm or problems or endanger your health and body, especially when you use the quality of doTERRA's tested essential oils. We are very adamant about having pure plant that is not adulterated, that is not synthetic, that works with the body. So many of the substances and sources we use to manage stress or deal with our emotions can end up hurting us because they are synthetic, right? You guys know people who have been on antidepressants and different pharmaceuticals that may have had some benefit, but have a lot of side effects. So using essential oils for mood management provides a safe and simple and affordable way to deal with complex emotions that are constantly changing. Secondly, essential oils provide a great way to quickly alter your mood. In many cases, you can start to feel the calming, soothing, or uplifting effects of an essential oil from the moment you open the bottle. How many of you have smelt that wild orange and immediately have felt a response of your body?
Mhm. I love Melissa.
Right now.
There's a lot of them, right? So inhaling essential oils, applying them to the skin, or diffusing them in the air allows us to quickly alter our moods, because the oil will generate an emotional response within the brain from the first sniff, because our emotions are hormonal based, and hormones are a chemistry in the body. So lastly, essential oils provide the user with a convenient way to manage mood nearly any time of day in any location. While there are other healthy ways to manage our emotions, such as deep breathing or mind shifting meditating, speaking to friends or a counselor, doing a physical activity like yoga or going for a walk, these options aren't always easily and quickly available. So when we wish to alter our mood, however, make sure you have some essential oils with you so that they can provide a support for your emotions, whether you're at work, home, school, on the road, because they are practical, they're safe, and they're effective. Any questions about that? Why to use essential oils?
I just went and picked up my bottle of peppermint because I'm falling to sleep. And I realized
Yeah,
that,
boring.
no, I've had like 3 hours of sleep. So I just realized I'm smelling the peppermint.
Awesome. And what is it doing to your emotions or your feelings?
Well, I don't have any emotions because I'm falling asleep, but it's waking me up. It's invigorating.
Awesome. Energizing and oxygenating.
Clearing my
Good.
nose.
All right. So how do you use essential oils? everybody knows we use them through aromatically, topically, or internally, right?
Yep.
So we, when it comes to aromatherapy, essential oils can basically be categorized into two categories, either uplifting or calming. Calming essential oils mostly consist of a floral due to their chemical makeup. The uplifting essential oils are usually in the citrus, spice, or mint family because these plants produce oils with invigorating, uplifting, and that's where peppermint comes in. It's invigorating and uplifting because it is a mint family. But when we use essential oils aromatically, they go right into our brain, into our lungs, right? But it's not as highly concentrated as we do when we do topically. Topically, it soaks into our skin, into a target, and you're going to capture more of that essence. So a lot of times people do all three. They're going to use them aromatically, they're going to use them topically, and then you can, even with doTERRA, you can use them internally, which is going to give you the highest concentration and the faster relief.
So should I make a mint julep?
You should.
No, I was, you know what I was thinking of? Creme de menthe.
Oh,
'Cause if
yeah.
you had vanilla ice cream, you could put some of this peppermint on top of it.
Or just take some coconut milk and freeze it and add your peppermint. That'd be delicious.
Yeah.
So this is a reflex chart of some of the ways that you can utilize the essential oils topically. If you're not familiar with reflexology, this is something that I highly recommend people utilize. You might not even recognize that you do it to yourself sometimes when you start rubbing your hands, because your body intuitively knows that there are trigger points in your hands and your feet and your head, but in your hands specifically, that are going to trigger emotions, and it's going to help calm certain parts of the body. So if you're looking at your reflexology chart, this one will recommend for specific parts of the body, such as you have a spleen or sciatic nerve, and it gives you a list of essential oils that could be helpful to support that part of the body. So if you haven't seen this chart, ask the person who invited you here and they will get you a copy. Now let's go into why the emotional aromatherapy wheel is helpful for us to decide which one to use. You notice that the wheel breaks down the emotional effects of essential oils even further. The chemical makeup and unique plant part of each essential oil gives it either a grounding, a soothing, a calming, a renewing, a harmonizing, energizing, warming, or uplifting property. When you want to produce a specific feeling or emotion, you simply choose the essential oil that best fits that need. So on the inside, you'll see some adjectives. What are you feeling? What are you looking for? So if you're having someone who is going through some very difficult emotional times, maybe they lost somebody significant to them in the last year or two, and they are feeling very sad and grieved and hurt. Okay, they're over here in this bottom left corner. These are going to be beneficial by using the tree essential oils, such as cedarwood or arborvitae or frankincense. So these are going to be grounding. At the same time, it's going to combine them with some florals. They're going to relieve some of that hurt. And so we're going to go into each of these blends and what they mean, but you can see how they blend mints and florals to help with these emotions, or mints and citrus to help with these emotions. Each one of them have a very specific purpose, a chemical makeup that affect the hormones that are stimulating oxytocin, serotonin, all of the hormones, which we will talk more about next week. So I'm not going to go into them tonight, but they're going to stimulate those hormones to help create an emotional response. In doTERRA, we have an emotional aromatherapy system, and they're designed specifically by professionals for a purpose. So they blend many plants together. And because essential oils provide such a powerful way to influence emotions, they've created this system designed to target your specific emotions, and each blend has a plant extract chemical component to help promote that feeling of either motivate or cheerfulness or peace or forgive or console or passion. So let's start with motivate. I absolutely love this oil. There's a lot of times where I'm feeling very discouraged, or my self-confidence is waning, or my belief in myself is waning. And if I pull this out and I literally just smell it, it's so cool for me that it starts to literally shift my mindset. And then I can start using my words again to also, right? Because words are powerful. So if you use an affirmation, or if you have a picture or something that you put on your wall, or you say a prayer, you can actually combine the smell and the mental aspects to get you out of that and back into an encouraging part of your day. So when you're feeling cynical, doubtful, frustrated, pull out the Motivate. It's a fresh, invigorating blend that will help dispel negative feelings and give you that motivation you need to move forward. If you didn't notice, when we go back, see if I can go back. Where's Motivate? It's up here and it has citrus and mints, peppermint, clementine, coriander, basil, and then Melissa. These are flowers and leaves and citrus. Very motivating. Our second oil, and if somebody has a story of one of these, then just jump in and call me out since I can't see you, okay? So the second oil is cheer. It's an uplifting blend. And when you're feeling like very heavy, like your emotions are just weighing you down, you just can't seem to get yourself out of bed, your day is just gloomy, and you need a little bit more positivity for that dark, dreary day, you can pull out your cheer. It has orange, clove, nutmeg, vanilla, ginger, cinnamon. These promote that warm and uplifting feeling that will brighten and invigorate you. It will boost that optimism and your cheerfulness. It's very uplifting with these spices that are
Can you
very
make it?
soothing.
Could you make a tea with cheer?
Absolutely. Now,
Okay, because that would be cool.
keep in mind that the emotional aromatherapy is usually recommended as an aromatherapy, meaning aromatically or topically. But with most everything in doTERRA, it's going to internalize. So if you choose to drink it, that's your choice, but I've drank them and I haven't had any issues. I love to use my essential oils internally as well, but as like you said, as a tea. But you can follow the recommendations on the bottles if you're concerned about safety. Okay?
Well, you could make a little bit of tea for the kids in the morning and they'd never know it. And they'd be getting dressed for school and happy as larks, and that's it.
That's right, right?
Diffuse it in the kitchen when they come down for breakfast.
Exactly. And if it smells so good, just the aroma will make them happy.
Yes, yeah. I had 4 little kids for about 9 months, and kind of little homeless kids that I took care of with their mom. And morning before school, around feeding them and getting them out the door to the bus, and blah 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 blah. But I never ever back then thought that would be the ticket, and diffuse the oil to get them all moving in the right direction.
Oh man, I wish I had these when my kids were little. I'm so jealous that
About it.
we'll have them now. Yeah, good
Keep them
job.
from fighting and get them happy and get them out the door. And that chasing out the door down the driveway to the bus is killer. Yeah.
Great,
Cool.
great point of using the essential oils for families. I love it. This next one is called Passion. Now, this warming and rejuvenating property of Passion Blend are designed to help reignite enthusiasm and dispel boredom or disinterest. If you need to add a little passion to spice up your day or even your bedroom, this is a great blend to use. Now, notice that it does have fractionated coconut oil in it. So if you're going to use it, it's a great one for using as your perfume. It's already diluted so that it doesn't have any sensitive issues. But cardamom and cinnamon and clove and jasmine and sandalwood, vanilla, of course. This is another one of my favorites. I just love this whole system. Does anybody have a story with Passion that they love?
Great question, Holly. I mean, it is amazing oil, but because it's got fractionated coconut oil, is it okay to put it in the blender? Diffuser?
Is that who I think it is?
Yeah, hi,
Yes,
Linda.
Wendy.
It's okay, right? Even though it's got
Yes, it
fractionated
shouldn't
coconut
be a problem. If it becomes an issue because some people don't like the feel of essential oil or fractionated coconut oil being diffused, then just take note of what's in it, and you can just add those to your diffuser and use this topically. But one of the best things I like to do with Passion is I like to put it in a roller bottle. And I like to make sure that I'm using it on my body and I'm the diffuser, so that I'm not losing any of the essence in a plastic container. Yeah.
Good idea.
Right.
Good idea.
Right. Right.
All right. Our next one is Forgive. Now, I had a client who was new to the essential oils not too long ago, and she'd been dealing with some things, and I was sharing with her some of the blends, and she goes, "You have one called Forgive?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "I need that one." I'm like, "Really? All the things you're telling me, that doesn't really make sense." And then she started to tell me some other stories, and I was like, wow, you're so intuitive already. She already kind of knew that her emotions that were keeping her stuck was because she was struggling with some forgiveness issues. And since then, she has been able to let go of some of those things because she started using this Forgive blend. I just thought that was amazing. So when have feelings of guilt, like maybe we are spending too much time away from family, or we said something we didn't want to, or hurt somebody's feelings, or betrayed, or you're feeling anger, this can be hard to find happiness and peace in your life. So if feelings like this seem to be taking over your life or somebody you know, offer them some forgiveness and this renewing blend that can help balance their emotions and give them the support to actually forgive. And as the Lord said, it is our responsibility to forgive, not for their sake, but for our sake. And to be able to do that sometimes takes a little extra oomph. And we find that using this blend of oils with bergamot, juniper berry, myrrh, arborvitae, and thyme. I love this one as well.
Arborvitae.
Yeah.
And thyme, huh?
All right, so this one I've been giving away quite a bit this last year. There's just been so much pain and hurt going on, and you never really know what to say. Sometimes people are like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," right? So I pull out my little 5/8 strands empty bottles, and I put some Console and some fractionated coconut oil in it, and I give it to people, and I say, I don't have a lot to say because I'm not going through what you're going through, but use this and see if this can help just bring you a little comfort. And almost every single time they have found comfort, not in that their problems go away, but that they can deal with it better, right? So when we need that extra dose of comfort, this blend of floral and tree oils helps renew hope, dispel those deep feelings of sadness. And when our emotional strength seems like we're ready to give up, we can turn to this blend and help bring them back to a place of hope. And that, I think that's just a powerful word. And notice the most highest frequencies of essential oils and plants are in this blend. Rose oil is the highest frequency of a plant, and frankincense is right next to it. So these two alone are going to be so renewing for their soul and for their emotions.
So what is in Console? What are the ingredients?
Rose oil, frankincense, patchouli, ylang ylang, and sandalwood. It's a
Holy
powerful blend.
cow.
Yeah,
Wow.
one of
You
my
know, rose
absolute favorites.
oil. Yeah, if you connect that back to the Holy Mother
Yeah,
and if the
absolutely.
significance of the rose and the rose flower, but when you're mixing that with frankincense, it's like that's a powerhouse oil.
Amen, sister.
Yeah, maybe they know more than we do.
doTERRA does know a
Wow.
little bit more than
Hey, yeah, this is how much is that kit?
we're going to talk about that in just a second. If you don't mind, I just have one.
Have it. Yeah,
two more.
I had it. I had several of them. We used to sell them in our
Good.
office. Okay.
Awesome. So this one is called Peace, and the feelings of fear. Anybody know that feeling in the last little while? Anxiousness, stress can be all consuming sometimes. Sometimes we have people who just can't even know where to begin. And so this blend it's called the Reassuring Blend, is designed to counteract those negative feelings of discontent and worrisome. For the days when you need reassurance and stability, you can soothe out or smooth out those negative emotions by using this. It's a very grounding essential oil blend with the vetiver, marjoram, clary sage, and then uplifting with spearmint and ylang ylang, lavender. So this piece
Wow.
can be very helpful. There's another one that we're going to talk about after this one that I also love, called Adaptive, that has peace. But this kit, as you just mentioned, that has, you can either get them in just a 5 milliliter blend by themselves, the 5 milliliter each individual oil, which I don't have the prices of them right now. But one of the ways people really like to use them is in a kit. And this, when it says touch on it, this simply means that they've added the essential oil blend to a carrier oil, and we most often use fractionated coconut oil for that. So if you see a roller bottle that says touch on it, that simply means that that essential oil blend has already been put into a carrier oil for your convenience. And you can just rub these right on for your personal use. And this kit, unfortunately, is temporarily unavailable at the moment, but at Wholesale for only $100. That's actually really good, thinking of all those oils like rose or frankincense that are way over $100 just by themselves. And so if you don't want to have to spend that kind of money to create this kind of emotional support, buying it as a kit at this wholesale price of $100 is actually a very fabulous way to buy that. So watch for that when it comes available, or you can buy them individually and create your own essential oil roller bottle. Does that answer your question?
I think that's very reasonable. I know we used to have the box with the wheel in it and all those oils. And because we used to sell it.
Good.
And well, we had a pet crematory. So all day long people were coming in and crying.
Oh, you
all
could
day
sell a
long.
lot of console.
Well, what we did is we diffused the oils. We made daily blends and happy blends and made people laugh and smile, and we educated a lot of people about the oils.
Awesome.
Yeah. So no, I'm very familiar with it. I've just forgotten about it because it's already 2022. I've been out of it for several years now, but I remember when all that came out. It was fabulous. So I'm happy to be back
Good.
into
We're happy to
era.
have you back with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this last one, ladies, is adaptive. And adaptive capsules, and there's a system, are made up of lavender, coriander, fennel, orange. I don't know what selectium is, or GABA and ahi flower, but doTERRA does, and they know that this is going to be very beneficial to help us stay connected, because we have a lot of people today who are just really struggling. And let me see what those notes say. Whoops, sorry, let me put you back on share screen. I wanted to do this escape button. There we go. This is a system that is an effective answer to reducing tension and helping to empower and encourage a lot of those people who have been on antidepressants and just really struggling. But there's a time and a place. Make sure you work with your doctor if you need to, and encourage when adapting to a difficult situation or acclimating to new surroundings. Adaptive capsules combine clinically studied botanicals with a blend of essential oils to help manage the effects of stress and anxious feelings. As the perfect complement to the adaptive capsules, the essential oil blend is also helpful. It's the answer during life's most demanding moments. Diffuse or roll on to promote your feelings of calm confidence. This is a supplement. That's why it has these other plants in it, because not everything has essential oils in it. So we need to supplement sometimes, and we use the essential oils sometimes. That's why we have this system and the capsules companion essential oil blend to help create a sense of balance and adapt to every situation. So this system wholesales for $82. How many people are spending a fortune just going to see a counselor for more than that? Right?
Sure.
So this is a great support to help them with those really hard times that so many people have been dealing with in the past couple of years. And we want to be able to help them support those emotions. And we know that it has a lot to do with the hormones and the chemicals that are surrounding us. So if you have a pathway to approach emotions, meaning you have people to talk to, you have exercises that you can do, you have deep breathing techniques, you have meditation techniques, you have powerful word affirmations you can use, you have tapping you can do, kinesiology. There's a lot of different pathways you can use to stimulate emotions, but using aromatherapy is one of the most effective that I've seen, that have been able to help people quickly and long term, not just a very short term, but in a very long term result. So thank you, ladies, for being here. Any questions?
Aw, I was just starting to have fun. I'm daydreaming. You know, I ordered after conference. I jumped in and I made quite a nice order, and I couldn't find the kit, but I did get another free bottle. Just got an order. I got a free bottle of adaptive, and I've got another one coming, and which makes me happy. And I did order the kit, the 179 kit on
Awesome.
top of it. So I'm trying to work on the blood sugar desperately and the
Good.
insulin resistance. So I've got 8 months to get in shape. So until summer.
All right. So if you are listening to this recording, go ahead and reach out to the person who gave you this link for more information, or you can text me at 602-603-0224, 602-603-0224, and I'll help you get connected. Okay.